Hi guys, in this video I am going to work with you with a triangle on a cast diagram questions, especially in trigonometry grade 11. So we are given number one, if sine theta is equals to 2 all over 3 and theta it's 90 and 270 degrees. So mind you, this is a restriction, guys. This is a restriction. It's been restricted. Then we are required to determine the value of sine squared plus cos squared, right? So let's get into today's video. Let's get to today's video. With this type of question, guys, first thing first, you have to draw the diagram in order to solve the problem, right? It's very important. So the step one will be determine which quadrant theta is in. So since we are given let's see, what are we having? We're given y is equals to, not y, we're given sine theta is equals to 2 all over 3. We can see that 2 all over 3 is positive. Therefore, 2 all over 3 is positive. Therefore, theta lies between first and second quadrant, because this is where sine theta is positive. As we can see from here, here's your cast diagram there, your Cartesian plane. Okay, let's draw it. Okay, so this is y. And this is our x-axis. So where sine theta is positive, it's on the first quadrant. Let's put it thick. Also on the second quadrant. So you are told now that theta is between 90 degrees and 270. This is a restriction, guys. So this means that our diagram will be on, it can be on the second quadrant as well as on the third quadrant. Yes, by the look of a restriction. But let's not jump into conclusion. So for us to see which quadrant it will lie, we must have where we must put two ticks where it satisfied this question. Let's see which part satisfy this question, which quadrant. As we can see, guys, sine theta is equal to 2 all over 3. It's the same as y all over r. And we can see where y is positive, it's here on the y-axis. So definitely we can see it's in the second quadrant. And remember, this is r is always positive. It can never be negative. So in this case, our terminal theta, okay, let's draw this. Okay, let's draw a right triangle there. So here it will be 90 degrees. Our terminal angle theta will place here in the second quadrant. So this is how we are going to put. So we are going to put two ticks, because this is where both constraints are satisfied, right? So your diagram definitely it's on the second quadrant. So this is how, guys, you can place your this is how you can draw your diagram. So that was step one. Step two. Remember, step one, I told you that determine which quadrant theta is in and draw the diagram. Step two, calculate the unknown sides. Or yes, we have to calculate or determine the unknown side using theorem of Pythagoras. We can see by the look of things, using our theorem of Pythagoras here, we already have y and r. So we can use a theorem of Pythagoras to determine x. Because we have y and r, we can use theorem of Pythagoras to determine the unknown value. So we have x squared is equals to r squared. What is our r squared? We can see our r there, it's 9, it's 3. So it's going to be 3 squared. Our y, it's going to be 2. So it's going to be 2 squared. Our x is the one that we are looking for. So we are going to say 3 squared, it's 9. Take 2 squared is 4. Take 4 to the other side, it becomes minus 4. And 9 minus 4, that's 5. So we have x squared is equals to 5. Square root of x, it's going to be plus or minus root 5. Plus or minus root 5. All right. The value of root 5, guys, should be negative. We'll take the one that is negative because it falls in our diagram here. So in this place, the left-hand side should be negative. So we are going to place negative root 5. 5 here on our diagram, right? So I guess we are fine now. So the last part, which is the last step there, we need to determine the value of sine squared plus cos squared theta. Mind you guys, sine squared plus cos squared theta, it's a square identity. It's a square identity. It must give you 1. Let's prove that. So we have sine squared theta plus cos squared theta. So what is sine? Sine, remember, it's y all over r squared here in this case. So it's going to be x all over r adjacent all over hypotenuse. So what is our y, guys? Our y there, it's our y will be 2 in this case. It should be 2. It will be 2. Our r will be 3. What will be our x? Our x is the one that we calculated, which is negative root 5. So it's going to be negative root 5 divided by 3 squared. Okay. What is 2 what is 2 squared? 2 squared is 4. What is 3 squared? That is 9. Then when we square negative root 5, that will be positive 5. Then square 3 squared, that will be 9. Then 4 plus 5, since the denominators are the same, it's 9. And 9 divided by 9 is 1. Just as I've predicted that this is a square identity, it must give you 1. Right? This is our video 1 of triangle on a cast diagram. Our second video of this, we'll continue with our second video. Hope you find this video useful. It will help you on your examination. Check step 1, determine which quadrant theta is in and draw a diagram. Second step, calculate the unknown side. You can use a theorem of Pythagoras. Then the third step, you can now solve your problem using your diagram that we are given. Hope you find this video useful, and don't forget to subscribe and like. Yes, we are growing. We are growing on our road to 1K subscribers. Let's keep sharing the videos. And remember, guys, we really appreciate you. We wish you well on your academic year 2023. May you win. We love you.